Special guest Sean O'Connell from filmcritic.com, also a critic for the Washington Post. Oscars coming up this weekend. I'm thinking instead of us watching 8 hours of telecast, we could just get you on and find out who's going to win this weekend.
There you go. You can win your Oscar pool before the ceremony even starts.
Well, Best Picture, you got everything from animated movie to ballet to social networks, a little bit of everything.
Yeah, well, what they did was last year they increased the Best Picture field to 10 pictures from 5, which it was for years. And the decision was made to include a lot of films that maybe more people have seen, because it was starting to feel a little bit elitist. You know, the 5 films that they were picking, as good as they may have been, they weren't blockbusters.
That's what I was thinking, too. Usually it's pretty eclectic, but it has a lot more mainstream movies in it.
Absolutely. Like last year, we saw things like Avatar and The Hurt Locker. Hurt Locker ended up winning. Blind Side, you know, pictures that mainstream America could get behind. And some say the decision was made because The Dark Knight, Christopher Nolan's Batman film, as beloved as that was, you know, didn't make the cut for the Oscar race. So they extended it to 10. It's 10 this year also, which means you see pictures like Inception, Toy Story 3, films that might not have made the cut if it were 5, but they're in the Best Picture race this year. However, the funny thing is, those films don't have a chance of winning. You know, they just get to claim themselves as Best Picture nominees for this point on.
Mm-hmm. All right. So what is your gut telling you as far as who's going to walk away with Best Picture?
Well, my gut for Best Picture says King's Speech. And if it isn't King's Speech, it's probably going to be Social Network. I hate to say that it's a two-horse race at this point. I'm putting all my chips behind King's Speech because even though lately the Academy has shown a movement towards younger, edgier films like Hurt Locker or even No Country for Old Men by the Coen brothers, the King's Speech is such an Oscar bait picture. You know, historical, British, person overcoming an obstacle. It's about the King of England, King George, who has to overcome a stammer, for people who haven't seen it, as I stutter over the word stammer. And it just seems to be the kind of picture that lines up perfectly with the older Academy members, and I don't think, as much as The Social Network is such a relevant picture that speaks to how we communicate in today's day and age with social media, I don't think enough Academy members, the older Academy members who vote, I don't think they're on Facebook. I don't think they care about Facebook. I think they found most of the characters in that picture to be pretty unlikable, so they couldn't really get behind a hero that they want to root for the way that they could with the King's Speech.
Well, Social Network was a pretty good movie. Definitely that screenplay, I'd say, would be in play for an award. Now, we're running out of time here, so I just wanted to get your call on some of the leading acting categories, and what is your call there?
Well, with Best Actor, I'm going to say Colin Firth. He gave a great performance as the King in King's Speech. I think he's going to win. If we're doing Best Actress, I'm going to say Natalie Portman, because she's won every actress category leading up to this. But look out for an upset there, because Annette Bening is nominated for The Kids Are All Right, and she's a 3-time nominee and hasn't won yet, and she's an Oscar icon. And I think the Academy might want to say, this is our chance to give Annette Bening a victory over a younger actress who will be around for years and have a chance to maybe get another one. So Annette Bening could pull an upset there.
All right, we'll pull up a comfortable chair for the long telecast. And Sean O'Connell, filmcritic.com, and also from the Washington Post. Thanks for joining.